Okay, I'm back. I didn't get a chance to take any of this stuff off yet because, like I said, the cats are starving and they wanted some fresh food, so I gave them some fresh food. And there's a couple of things that I wanted to say before I take off the pack about the proper way to wear a pack. Notice I have a sternum strap right here. This kind of keeps this tight in on the chest or on your shoulders, so these aren't, not constantly sliding down. It's great to have one of these, and you can adjust them however you want. But the main thing is the belt. You got to have a really good belt on your pack. One with I don't know how much you can see from here. Maybe it'd be best if I showed you after I take that off. But basically what you want to do is you want to keep all the weight on your hips because it's better for your center of gravity. So it doesn't matter how much weight really is in this pack. If all of the weight is on my hips, then I can carry the load a lot better, and it's really not pulling so much on my shoulders. And a lot of packs have what they call load lifters, where you grab them here and you pull them forward to kind of straighten this up on your back. Mine are actually down a little bit lower. They're down here. It's easier for me, I think, and I can just pull them back, and it pulls this back up onto my shoulders a little bit more. So all of the weight is straight up and down, and all of it's on your hips. Now I can take this thing off. This pack, I weighed it from a hook, and it's about 35 pounds. Now, it feels a little heavy right now. See, I still have, some rain. Still have some rain on the bedroll. But this pack being 35 pounds, I'm more accustomed to, when I was in the Army anyway, I'd have more like 80 pounds on my back. And I try to avoid having that much weight. It's not necessary. But when you're in the Army, they have enough crap for you to lug around, and besides food and everything else, you still have to worry about your weapon, ammunition, and every other damn thing that you lug around with you. You'll find it interesting, just looking at my bag, that it's hang on, I'm going to try not to spill this coffee. Putting the lid on. I have a Stanley mug, and I'm trying. You know what? I'm just let that sit for a minute, let it cool off, and then I can take a sip, and then ready to go. So you'll notice that my bag or my pack, I got an old Army flashlight. Notice the color of my bag. It's camouflage. I got some camouflage stuff in there. And this little guy right here. Let's see. Matches are in here. Those little film canisters. I know most things are digital nowadays, but if you could find an old film canister, matches, perfect. Always have an extra knife. And dig my fingers in there. I'm right-handed, it's easier right-handed. Compass, and it's not one of these plastic ones that you see everybody with nowadays, the super lightweight ones. I've got an Army one because they're tried and true and they work, and I know how to use them. So there's that. One of the most important things you can take with you camping or hiking or anything is one of these right here. It's a whistle. This one in particular, 122 decibels. So the thing is, when you're out there, if you get lost, for whatever rhyme or reason, and you need to shout for help, you're going to go hoarse, yelling and screaming for help. You know, you could do that within a half an hour. So, if you have a whistle, it's not going to ruin your voice for when help finally is close by. You can blow that and blow that and blow that, and you're still going to have your voice. You could still talk to rescuers if you need them, and that's also good for scaring off animals, because in Oregon you could find cougars, you could find bears, and it's best to blow one of those things every so often. And hunters. There's people out there hunting, and if you're dressed in any kind of camouflage or whatever, and you're not wearing some bright color pollution type, bright orange or yellow or something, you could easily get shot. Most of my stuff's camouflage, so I kind of blend in. Oh, good stuff. Wow. And nothing like coffee in the morning after being a night out. It got cold last night. Oh yeah, the whistle, it's good to scare off hunters too, or lets them at least know where you are. They'll probably shoot you quicker when you're blowing the whistle if you're going to scare off one of their next shots. I take my chances. Yeah, so it was raining a lot last night. It's going to rain a lot today up on Mount Hood, which I've taken pictures of and put on the Time of My Life video. You see that big snow-covered mountain? That's Mount Hood. How you doing, boy? It's going to snow like 30 inches up there today. 20 to 30 inches. So I don't need to be out there overnight in that. I'm hardcore, but I'm not that hardcore. Anyway, I brought the camera with me, but it was really dark, and didn't want to burn it. I don't have a flash because it's just my camera, so it would have been really grainy, like when I first showed you the sleeping bag. It was all grainy and everything. You need light. It's no bad pictures, just poor lighting. So, hey, mister, come here. Come here. Say hello. Say hi. Hi. Hey, James. What you doing? Did you miss Daddy? Did you miss Daddy last night? Yes? Yes? What was I saying? I was saying something. I don't know. I should back it up and look, and then go from there. I want to show you some of the stuff that's in the bag. Oh yeah, I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. I mean, I can go out there, but I'm not going to get dumped on. I mean, I think I heard we're going to have like several inches, 2 or 3 inches, 4 inches of rain. And I don't need to be out there in that. I'm not trying to swim, the English Channel out there. I just want to go out, get some of my stuff on, keep myself ready. That's the one thing about carrying an extra 35 pounds. Boy, your legs feel it the next day. Actually, I didn't go that far, so I'm okay. I'm kind of used to it. But the more I practice now, the easier it's going to be on the Pacific Crest Trail eventually. I don't know. We'll get back to more stuff here in a minute.